What's up guys, it's your boy Rue, and the first 2 days for E3 has now come to an end. Overall, for me personally, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, which I usually try to give you guys my raw opinions, is that E3 has been a giant skip. Pretty much, long story short, yeah, I definitely think that this E3 was a skip and that Sony was smart for doing their own thing and not being a part of E3 and just sticking to their state of play. Now, with that being said, I did promise you guys that I would cover some of the announcements made during E3, and I stick by my word. I mean what I say, you know, my ninja way. So we are going to cover some of the major quote-unquote hype major announcements that were made yesterday as well as today. At the end of this video, we will briefly talk about the blasphemous, the atrocity that was Square Enix's showcase. That's just my unfiltered raw opinion. I'm not trying to attack the company. I'm not trying to disrespect or put on blast anybody that thought the events were good, like thought the event was good and are excited for the different announcements they made. I'm not trying to do any of that. This is just my raw opinion that it was trash, garbage, fodder, and it belongs in the freaking gutter. Okay, flush it out. Flush it out in the toilets. In my opinion, overall, the major announcement that came from the first day's events is this right here. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope announced for the Switch, which is going to be launching in 2022. Trailer that they showed yesterday was a straight up cinematic. I am firmly of the belief that none of that is in-game gameplay. As far as like what you're typically going to see on average of your time spending in that game, I definitely don't think that was the case because that quality was ridiculous. Like, that looked like a mini Mario movie. What I find really fascinating is that they're actually going to innovate their combat system relative to the previous games, I'm assuming, and they're going to try and mix turn-based tactics and real-time action. Now, these couple of screenshots I'm going to show you guys through Gimatsu's article is from actual gameplay. It's not the trailer that was revealed. So that's why I wanted to take a look at this real quick with y'all, because you guys might want to see this right here. And this quality, really nice quality for a Switch game. If this is how it looks in-game for the combat, that's amazing, in my opinion. And this is not a breakdown video. Like, I'm not explaining anything. We're just kind of reviewing, and I'm giving you my like thoughts on stuff. So there's not going to be any really highly explanatory, detailed commentary, because I have never played these games before. So I just wanted to show you guys these screenshots because, again, this wasn't revealed. One thing I really like about this shot is this face level expression. Next up, we have got Back 4 Blood. Now, this game isn't my type of thing I would play because I'm not into FPS RPGs or zombie apocalyptic games because I have nightmare problems. But a lot of you guys may be looking forward to this, and there's a couple of things I do want to mention here before we move on to the next announcement. This game is going to be released October 12th on the Xbox Series and Xbox One, and it's actually not an exclusive. So it will be available on the PS5 and PS4 same dates, and on day one itself, on October 12th itself, this will be available on Game Pass. I wanted to point out that there is actually going to be an open beta, August 5th. We have got Yakuza Like a Dragon now available via Xbox Game Pass for console, PC, and cloud. Wario64 just tweeted this out, but the entire Yakuza franchise is now available on Xbox Game Pass. So if this is your thing right here, this is something majorly to get hyped for sure. And then this right here, this is the kicker. This right here. What is this? What is this? What is this? Why are there men in diapers? Why are we in a plague like a kindergarten's play? Like, what is happening in this frame? What is actually happening in this screenshot? I don't understand. Next, we have an Xbox exclusive here, and from an outside perspective, I definitely think this game is hype. Forza Horizon 5 announced for the Xbox Series, Xbox One, November 9th. Like, the different environments that were revealed during the trailer, they look absolutely breathtaking. Like, look at this right here. Like, this looks amazing. I actually feel like I'm in a desert area. Looking down on it, we can see the race course right over here. So if there were cars, you could see that traveling. You know what I'm saying? This is the actual camera angle we can view it from, or potentially. We've got nice cliffs, we got some greenery. Just the overall environments in this game to me, they look amazing. They knew exactly what they were doing when they made this trailer because this was the first card that they revealed. This nice, clean sports card that's red and has the black strips on it, which I absolutely love that design. And then we also got this rear view. One thing I do want to point out before I move on, based off this sort of visuals that we got and the fact that there's watermarks on this screen right here, definitely makes me feel like you're going to see environmental adaptations and changes during this game, which I love, right? So you could be able to race on a race course during a race, and then if it becomes cloudy, you'll be able to see that change. If it starts to rain, you'll be able to see it, and you actually have watermarks on the freaking camera. Like, that is awesome. I love that detail. And then during the trailer, it even had a lightning spark. They also showed a gameplay demo for this game. And if you happen to have missed that, I will leave the link to this article in the description. So definitely go check that out in case you missed the gameplay demo. This right here, I'm extremely excited for and hyped for. Hades is coming to the PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, and Xbox One, August 13th. This I'm hyped for. Because Hades, I've been hearing so many good things about this game. It looks amazing based on what I saw. Right, the action looks great. The art style, I love the art style and the illustrations. Because I'm gonna show you guys a couple of screenshots, and I just love the way it looked. And the gameplay is riveting. It's exciting. It's action. It's combat. It looks exhilarating, attention grabbing without like being overly too flashy. On the PS5 and the Xbox Series, it will run 4K res at 60 frames per second. Just to give a quick description for those of you that aren't aware what Hades the game is. Basically, you're going to be controlling the immortal prince of the underworld. This man's right here. And I mean, look at this. I love this art. I absolutely love this method of art and illustration. Because I mean, it looks so clean, smooth, and in 4K res, and then with moving at 60 frames per second, like this game is gonna be amazing, y'all. It's gonna look fantastic, let me tell you. So you're gonna be controlling that prince, and you're gonna be going through different areas, using mythological powers, trying to break free from the clutches of Hades, the god of the underworld. And you're actually going to meet Zeus, Athena. You gotta love that. We're gonna meet Athena and Poseidon. So there's gonna be some plot in here. You know what I'm saying? Diablo 2 Resurrected coming to the PS5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch is definitely hype, right? It's super exciting. Personally been waiting for this. However, because it's on the same month as Tales of Arise, which by far has the greatest trailer reveal as far as I'm concerned so far, then Lost Judgment, then Kuro no Kiseki. There is no way in the heck I'm gonna be able to play this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's impossible. However, this is hype, and I'm sure some of you guys are definitely excited for this. And I totally understand why, because this gameplay, they actually showed gameplay first of all in the trailer, and the gameplay looked amazing, absolutely great. It is going to support 4K. There is going to be a multiplayer open beta taking place on all platforms, August. There is going to be standalone, so you can buy a standalone version of this for 40 bucks. However, you can also buy a Diablo Prime Evo collection for 60 bucks. And what this is going to contain is it's going to have Diablo 2 Resurrected, but it's actually also going to have Diablo 3 Eternal Collection, which includes Diablo 3 as well as the Reaper of Souls expansion. The Diablo Prime Evo collection may be something you want to pick up here, but if you already have those games or if you're not interested in them and you just want Resurrected, you can also buy single copy itself. Now, let's go ahead and talk about Square Enix right here. Now, first of all, what I want to say is on Twitter, absolutely hilarious. So supposedly, I'm not sure if it's this account or one of their other accounts, but one of the Square Enix Twitter accounts is listed as privates, which was actually done like literally months in the past, like I think almost a year ago. And then people are just going in talking about, why are you running? Why are you hiding? Why are you scared? Why are you scared of everybody going in on you for your trash E3 presentation? And I thought that was funny as heck. I thought that was hilarious that people are trolling like that, or actually some of them may be serious, and if they are, that's stupid. Square Enix's presentation, as far as I'm concerned, belongs in the toilet. Flush it. It belongs in the toilet along with Ja Rule. Are you kidding me? This crap was garbage, okay? This was ridiculous. Asinine, blasphemous. I mean, I didn't even have high expectations, which one of the games I actually wanted confirmation for did happen, although the trailer was kind of eh. Overall, absolute fodder. I actually fell asleep. Like, that's part of the reason why that's part of the reason why this video may end up being a little bit late here. It's because I was watching this and I fell asleep in the middle of it. After the first 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, I literally knocked out because it was just, what were they thinking? They were showing the Galaxy of, what was it called? Galaxy of the Guardians, I think it's called, for like the first 15-20 minutes. Now, I know some of you guys maybe hyped, like were hyped for that movie, like that series. You know what I'm saying? All like love Marvel and are really excited for the different Marvel games that are going to be coming out. For me personally, I could care less. Just to put it straight up, like just rip the band-aid up, give you y'all straight. I don't care at all whatsoever about these Marvel games that are announced. For those of you guys that are huge Marvel fans, definitely for sure the announcements from SE were probably hype for you guys. So again, when I'm talking like this, it's not, again, nothing against you, okay? I'm not casting any aspersions. This is just for me personally, as a predominant JRPG fan and secondarily an RPG fan, action-based adventure type stuff. This wasn't hype for me at all. For me personally, this isn't as big a deal because I'm not a PC gamer. However, I do have a smartphone. So, we are going to be getting pixelated remasters for Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For PC and for smartphone. So the fact that it is going to be on a smartphone is really exciting for me because I can actually play it then. For me personally, I'm not a stan of Final Fantasy. I just really enjoy like the music, the stories, and the character designs. My personal favorite Final Fantasy game of all time is 10, the 10 remastered, Final Fantasy 10 remastered. I love that game. The amount of emotional turmoil I felt, the amount of tears that I spilled for that game playing it was, oh man, that game was beautiful. Yuna, you know what I'm saying? Yuna, which hopefully I got that name right. Anyways, before I get into more tangent, that's the news. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Series announced. So now this right here is the only announcement that I was actually excited for and hyped for out of this entire 45-minute presentation, and I actually wanted confirmation for. Square Enix and Team Ninja announced Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin for the PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And this game right here, Final Fantasy Origin, was the one that I did that short on, the rumored and that sort of somewhat breakdown of the rumored Souls-like action RPG Final Fantasy game. That's this right here. Stranger of Paradise FF Origin, that's that game. The Souls-like action RPG. And I'm actually very excited for this because I've been wanting confirmation for this, and they actually even showed a trailer. However, the trailer, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of, like the trailer was kind of, in my opinion. It didn't really impress me at all. So but there actually is a demo available. There's a trial version available for the PS5. Currently, I believe it's actually corrupted, so it doesn't actually run well, and they're currently doing maintenance on it. The second that gets fixed up and I can actually play this demo, I'm going to do a test video that I'm gonna record and post on the channel. If I end up not running into any copyright claims or any copyright issues, knock on wood, crossing my fingers, I will be doing a stream so that we can take a look at this because I'm actually very interested in a Final Fantasy Souls-like action RPG. Last thing, and then we'll end the video here, is I'm not that much of a fan of these character models. Like these character designs, like when I hear Final Fantasy, my brain does not register this. Like, do y'all, like, what is up with these two? Like, what is going on here? Like, I'm all for representation, you know what I'm saying? But his character design does not fit in a Final Fantasy game. This guy's character design does not fit in a Final Fantasy game. When I saw this initially, I thought I was watching Devil May Cry. Like, look at this dude. Doesn't he look like Dante? Like, if Dante would have cut his hair, I think. I've never played a Devil May Cry game, but this is what this reminds me of when I saw him. Like, this doesn't make me think Final Fantasy. This character kind of looks like a Final Fantasy character design, but I mean, damn, like, what is up with these? Like, do they want to try something new? Like, what's going on here? Again, I'm not trying to trash on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you like them, you like them. You know what I'm saying? But for me, personally, I found it kind of appalling that these are the character designs they went with. But hopefully, you guys were able to enjoy it. And, enjoy me my little rant there if you guys were also not fans of what Square Enix's event was. Anyways, y'all, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.